Joe.
Woohoo! Oh my gosh, you guys, what an awesome way to come into this opportunity Zoom. Hey, like dance party. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. So you guys, I'm just super excited and honored to be here with you guys tonight. First of all, thank you, Judy and Mark, for all you do for all of us. You know, I'm not the only one who feels this way, but you're not just Mama Judy, you're our family. And without you, none of us would be here. So thank you so much for your leadership, for your heart, for your drive, and your compassion for all of us. So I love you so much, and I'm just honored to be doing life with you. So thank you for this chance to share my story and for me to kind of introduce two of my amazing teammates who have been my friends for quite some time. But, you know, when you jump into business, there's a lot that goes into business. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Bobbi Jo Norris. I've been in this industry for almost 9 years. Oh, Judy, you're going to handle muters, right? Because I have a squirrel. Okay. I have a squirrel brain, you guys. It's great, the products that we have, because it helps keep you focused. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in this industry for 9 years almost. And I started because I was a brand new mama who needed extra money to take care of her family. So can anybody relate to that? Has anybody started here or is looking for this opportunity to help them financially change their life or to help them financially gain some freedom? Because freedom isn't just the, oh, I'm going to, buy all the things and I'm going to, do all the things. If freedom is choice. Freedom comes when you have choice and you have options and you don't have the weight of the world and the essentials, barking down your neck. And that was our situation when we first found this industry, is that we needed choices because we didn't have any. We were robbing Peter to pay Paul, and it just was not a life that I wanted to give to my daughter. So if you guys can relate to that, give me a me in the comment section below. And you guys, this is going to be interactive. So feel free to tune me out or tune in, because that's what I like to do. I like to know that this is touching your heart. I prayed about the word that I was going to bring to you guys today, and faith is important to me. And that's something else that I'll touch on in a minute here. But as I mentioned, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a personal trainer. Health and fitness is super important to me. And my journey in network marketing, I've had a lot of success, and I've had a lot of highs, and I've had a lot of lows. And again, if you can relate to this, I've been in a place in this industry where I was struggling to be successful again and to grow again and to take it to the next level, because my morals and values always seem to get in the way. Does anybody relate to that? Does it ever feel like sometimes you're the odd man out when you're like, I want this to work, I want to be successful, I want to see my people win, but I just don't really feel like what I stand for is a true reflection of what I'm representing in this company? And that was my story. That was my story about a year ago. And I was struggling to allow my faith and allow my heart and allow my love for people to be the forefront of why I did what I did when I was being taught and told to do something completely different. And I couldn't stand for that. So I laid down a really big paycheck. I laid down a really huge business, and I said, okay, God, I hear you. I see you. I'm done with the industry. And I thought that's what he was telling me. I thought he was calling me to walk away from the industry completely, because my values and my morals were more important to me than a comma in my paycheck. And when I can't look somebody in the eye and say, you know what, you can win here, and you can do it authentically, genuinely, and you can have that integrity that you stand for, that's a problem for me. So when I was going through all of these situations, I found myself in a really dark place. And you guys, as a personal trainer, you don't get to be in dark places, because we teach on mindset. We teach on the importance of body and mind connection, and how valuable that trait is when you're in your fitness journey or in your life journey. Like, can I get a life in the comment section? Because you all know when your mindset is right, your life is going to be right. And when you're going through seasons of darkness, it's hard to fix that mindset. It's hard to kind of readjust your focus and shift your focus. And everything that I stood for, a career that I had built, a network I had built for 8 years, I felt like was completely falling apart because my morals and my values, my respect and my integrity and my love and compassion for people just wasn't what I was taught or what I was shown by other leaders in this industry. Well, you guys, here's the thing. We're not born to fit in. We're born to stand out. We're born to stand true to who we are. We all have a fire and a passion that burns inside of us. And whatever that looks like for you is going to be different than how it looks for me, right? And I saw my friend Carly post this crazy post about coffee one day. And you guys, I've tried a lot of supplements, okay? Like as a personal trainer, GNC, vitamin world, like y'all, I've been there. I walk in, they're like, hey, Bobbi Jo. And I'm like, yeah, hey guys, yep, it's me again. So I know what good supplements look like, okay? And so when I saw her post about coffee, 2 things. I laughed. Can I get a 2 in the comment section if you laughed when you saw coffee? Okay, because I'm just being transparent and real with you. So if you laughed, give me a 2 because I did. And number 2 was I didn't drink coffee. So if you didn't drink coffee, say me too in the comment section because I didn't drink coffee, y'all. I didn't drink coffee and I thought it was gimmicky. And I was like, what is this stuff? But can I also say, when you're at a low moment in your life, are you willing to try anything? Are you willing to listen to the tug of your heart? Are you willing to say, okay, God, I hear you. I don't know what this is. I don't understand it, but I'm going to follow your lead. Have you ever been there? Have you ever had that tug? Have you ever had that spiritual guidance, whatever that spiritual guidance looks like for you? Maybe you're here tonight because you've had that spiritual guidance. Maybe you think coffee is gimmicky. Maybe you think, I don't even drink coffee. What am I doing on this Zoom? Let me rest assured you are in the right place because that was me also a year ago, okay? So, I was like, Carly reached out to me and she's like, you've got to meet my people. And I told her, I've heard it all before. I wasn't interested in meeting your people because I've been lied to. I've heard the stories. I've heard the manipulation factors. I've seen all the things, the jazziness, the rah-rahs. I've seen it all. I wasn't interested. And she said, just meet my people. They're different. And you guys, I met her people. And when I talk about the people, it starts at Judy and Mark, and it trickles all the way down. So the woman that if you don't know who Judy is, you're going to learn who she is. She was the woman who spoke right before I came on. And her heart and her passion for all of you, whether you are brand new to this company or you've been here a while, whether you have a network or you don't, whether you do social media or you don't, whether you make money or you don't, whether you like nice things or you don't, it doesn't matter here. And that heart is the heart of all of our leadership. That is the heart of our corporate team. And that is what mattered to me. I went into that Zoom and I left the Zoom and I thought, maybe I could fit in here. Maybe I could be myself. Maybe I can wear my heart on my sleeve. Maybe it's okay to try again. Maybe it's okay to love people the way that I do and actually be able to do that here. But I had to try the coffee. Can I just be honest, right? Had to try the coffee. I was like, y'all, everything looks good. I'm going to be honest. I'm really intrigued, but I need to know what this coffee tastes like. And for someone who doesn't drink coffee, I was blown away. I was blown away. And can I tell you, by day 3 of drinking a consumable, effective, affordable product, my daughter looked at me, who is 9, and she said, Mom, I'm so happy to have my mom back. And that is the moment that I knew that not only was my life transformed, but I needed to share this product with the world. I needed to show them that your mind and body connection is so powerful. And if it's not just your connection that you have, it's the energy and the connection that you have with your network, with your people, with your family, with your home, and with every single person that you come into contact with. Those connections matter. And if your connection is fuzzy or disconnected, you're going to miss out on massive opportunity to create connections with people who are meant to be a part of your life. And I'm thankful for this cup of coffee. A year later, you guys, I can tell you that I drink coffee every day and I freaking love it. So if you are here and you don't like coffee, I promise you can be transformed, because the benefits of what we have in our products are going to transform your life. And I'm not just speaking, hoopla and saying, oh, this is, rah, rah. I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you because as a personal trainer, the mind-body connection is so detrimental, not just for your health journey, but for your life journey. So the corporate staff, the leadership, the products, you guys, the culture, everything that we have here fit. It aligned with who I was and what I knew I was created to do and who I was created to be. So if you're here and you're just not really sure, like, hey, I have a couple more questions, I hope that my two girls that are going to come on tonight can help ease your mind, because their stories are powerful. Their stories are real. They're real women who have the just heart and compassion like I do, like Judy does, like Ricky does, like Carly does, you guys, like Chris Schweda does. You guys, these are people who have compassion for you and who will be here to ride with you, to help you, to guide you, because when you come here, you are not alone. You don't just sign on the dotted line and get tossed out to the wolves. You are literally coming into a family dynamic that wants you to be successful, because we know that what we have our hands on is not just transformable for us, it's transformable for the globe. And you have the opportunity to be a part of that tonight. And as we continue to move forward, as we grow this amazing business that we now have launched, our Max capsules, you guys, these things are freaking fire. My workouts have been amazing. My mood has been elevated. I'm running outside in the rain with my daughter. Yesterday, I gave my dog a haircut and bathed her without any complaints. You guys, I'm getting chores done that I don't really like to do. And it's all because of this capsule. So if you haven't tried it, get back with the person who, invited you here. If you've got more questions, just tune in, let go of the noise, and lean into what we're going to share with you guys tonight. Come here with an open heart, with an expected heart, and know that God has something beautiful in store for you. You were brought here for a reason, for a purpose, and that is about to begin tonight. So without further ado, I want to introduce one of my amazing girls. Her name is Melanie Pierce. We actually met through another company. We became really close friends throughout the years. Our kids are friends, which is beautiful, right? And I just love her story, so I'm going to let her dive into that. But Melanie, thank you so much for being here with us tonight and being willing to share your story. I'm excited to hear from you, so I'm going to pass the ball to you. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, dear. Oh my goodness. You have such great energy. I love it. Can you guys hear me? Okay. So I met Bobbi Jo. Oh my gosh, I think it's been 6 years now that I've known Bobbi Jo. And we met in a previous company and everything was awesome. Hold on, let me see if I can change this quick. There we go. Okay, sorry. So yeah, I met her in a previous company and we have gone through this journey with each other. And that's the thing, that we were in another company and there was a lot of things going on that just didn't fit our values, our integrity, anything like that. And so I had reached out to her and I'm like, I don't know if this is for me anymore. I think I need to leave this multi-level marketing stuff. I just need a new avenue. Like, I think God has something else for me. And then that's when Carly came into the picture, and Carly was sharing with her, and Bobbi Jo's like, you have just got to meet these leaders. Just get on a Zoom with them, hear what they have to say, see what their options are and the opportunity, and see if it's something for you. If not, I totally understand. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And I was blown away by just their stories and how they care about other people and the opportunity and their stories on the product. And I'm going to agree. I'm like, okay, I've had lots of coffee because I'm a coffee snob. I love coffee. And I'm like, there is no way coffee can do this. And I'm married. I have 2 children. I volunteer at A-Stop. I don't know if you guys know what A-Stop is, but it's for sexually abused people. So I do the crisis line, and then I go to the hospital with them if they need be. And so I do a lot of stuff, a lot of time, all the time. And I didn't think the coffee would help. Like, I have anxiety, I have stress, I have all this stuff. And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to try it. And I'll be honest, I didn't think it was going to work. But that first cup of coffee completely, I have fibromyalgia and I have rheumatoid arthritis also, and asthma and allergies. That's why I have these awesome headphones on, because I can't do the ones in the ears because I break out. So I'm styling the wonderful headphones. But the morning that I woke up, that I got my coffee, my first sample, I got up and I had a horrible fibro flare, and I didn't think I was going to be able to get out of bed and do anything. And I tried the product, and within 10 minutes, I started feeling better. Within a half an hour, I was up and walking, and I'm like, holy man, if this really works, that I can get out and start moving and start doing things, then I absolutely need to share this with other people, because I know lots of other people that have the same issues. And so the first cup was amazing. I was on prescriptions, and I'm not telling anybody to stop prescriptions. Talk to your doctor, do it the right way. I'm not advising anybody to do that, but I was on prescriptions for anxiety and depression for 18 years because I was depressed. I was sad. I had anxiety. I would wake up with anxiety. I would have panic attacks. It was terrible. Life was miserable. And within like 3 weeks of doing the coffee, I talked to my doctor and I started weaning off my prescriptions. And I would like to say that it's been 14 months that I have been off my prescriptions. And like, some days I'll wake up with a little bit of anxiety, but I just make a cup of Max. Max is my favorite, but Max Plus has changed my life even more. That stuff is the bomb. If you haven't gotten it, you have to talk to somebody. You have to get a sample. You have to order it when it becomes available. Oh my gosh, it's just amazing. And I can't believe, like, I didn't think we could get any better, but Max Plus is amazing. So if I do wake up with anxiety, within 20 minutes of drinking my coffee, it's like gone. I feel great. I can take the world on. But the Max Plus, just like Bobbi Jo, has got me, like, yesterday or Friday, I shampooed carpets. Today I mowed the lawn. Like, I wake up and I do all these things, and I'm like, okay, because I live in Wisconsin, so winter is coming and it is cold and you're stuck in the house. And well, we're all stuck in the house with this COVID stuff. I mean, who's over that stuff? I am so ready to be done with that. Hopefully soon, prayers. But yeah, I mean, the Max Plus is just having us do so many things and giving me the energy and the focus. And I didn't realize, like, I thought I was doing better with the fogginess, but once I started Max Plus, I don't have any fogginess anymore. Like, it's amazing. And I didn't realize how foggy I was until I got that. So if you haven't tried it, I highly suggest get with whoever invited you to this call and get yourself a sample. And so the reasons why I love Elevosity, besides the product and the leadership, I love that the corporate listens to us. Like, if there are any concerns, they are not concerns, suggestions, they are willing to help and work with us. And, you know, that's awesome, because other companies that I've been in 2 other companies that they didn't listen. They didn't care. So I love that corporate cares, corporate listens, our leadership listens. I love that they're always continually bringing out new product. And they always have something for everybody. We have the biggest thing when looking for a multi-level marketing company, I think, is a consumable product, because you want something that people are going to need to buy every month that is going to give you a paycheck every month. So I love that. And then I love that we have Expedia shipping now, because let me tell you, if you don't have Max Plus, you're going to want to use it as soon as it becomes available. Can you tell I love Max Plus? But yeah, and you know, with this company, it's just something, if you care about people, you share it, and you'll be amazed on how you can change lives, either through the products or through the opportunity. Like, don't ever be afraid to share it with anybody. And if it's not for them, it's not for them, but they'll come back around. It's amazing. I've been in the business for a year now, And I have people that I talk to at the beginning and they're like, whatever, there's no way coffee works like that. Or, you know, and they've watched my journey. And in the last 2 months, I've had 3 customers that I reached out to at the very beginning who are now finally starting to order from me, and they're on the smart ships. So, you know, just share what we have. And if you care about people, you know, the benefits, it's all going to work out. And I absolutely love it here. I hope if you guys have any questions, please reach out, please ask. And thank you so much for having me. And I will give it back to you, Bobbi Jo.
I just love that, Melanie. Thank you for sharing. And I agree with you on all the things Max Plus for sure. I just wanted to touch on something you said. You said that one of the things that you said was that you loved the fact that you get to share, right? And that's what we do here. We just share. We just share our stories. We share what the product is doing for us because it's working, right? So having a product that works it makes you excited. It makes you want to share. It makes you want to be able to change lives. And that's something that I love, is that a lot of us just do this right on social media. We're not required to have a ton of inventory. We're not required to have parties. Like, I've had to do all of that in the past, and the simplicity of what we do here makes sense, and it makes life so much easier, especially for us busy moms or busy families, or if you're, you know, working full time and you want to come in and do this part time, whatever the case is, you've got a product that works. It makes you excited to share. So thank you, Melanie, for sharing. I appreciate you. I love you so much. And I'm going to turn the mic on over to Canessa Taylor. So this beautiful woman, I actually met through another company. We became friends through social media. Y'all, I just love her accent. I could listen to her talk all day. So I'm excited for you to hear from this beautiful mama and wife. And her heart is just, again, so pure and so amazing. So Canessa, are you there? I'm going to pass it off to you.
I'm here. It's so funny you said something about my accent, because my oldest son, Isaiah, he said, "Mom, let them know you're from Arkansas. Don't get on there and start trying to talk like a Valley girl." And I was like, okay, whatever. I promise I'll let them know that I'm from Arkansas. But so where do I begin? All my life I've been searching for somewhere to fit in. You know, that feeling of you belong somewhere, but you don't know where, and you're just searching constantly to fit in. And I've always felt like God had big things for me, and I had a purpose. And I have notes, so I'll get nervous and I'll forget what I'm going to say. So, and I'm a Christ follower, and I've been happily married for 20 years. Very happily married. I have 2 boys. But I never felt, I'm a teacher. I've been a teacher for 10 years, but I've never felt like, oh God, this is it. This is my purpose. This is where you want me to be, until I found Elevosity. So, and growing up, my mom was always on a diet. I always never felt good enough. I was insecure. I was a big people pleaser, was, no longer am, thanks to this coffee. We'll get there. So all my life, I was just searching for something. I never allowed myself to be happy. And so many times I would text Bobbi Jo and say, I'm such a self-sabotager. I want to self-sabotage. Whenever things begin to be happy, I always do something that's a self-sabotage. And it was one of those things where I got really good at faking it, painting that smile on, and just faking it. I thought I was faking it. I made myself believe that everything was okay, and I thought I was fooling everybody around me, but everybody knew better. My best friend was like, Canessa, you're going crazy. Like, I think something's going on with you. I think that you're not okay. About 3 years ago, my aunt who raised me passed away, and that is when my world became very, very, very dark. And in the process of it all, I didn't know that I was going through depression. I didn't want to claim that over my life, because, you know, you're a Christ follower and Jesus is supposed to make it better, and you're always supposed to have it all together, because Jesus is going to be, you know, Jesus is going to be right there, and he's going to, which he will, and he can. But sometimes you allow things to go on in your life, and you go in that dark spot. And again, I was putting that smile on my face, and I was faking it until I made it type thing. Became mean, horrible, and the people that were closest to me was like, can I say, you're not okay? And I was like, oh, yes, I am. I'm okay. And I almost lost my marriage over it. Like, I knew then, okay, can I say, you are not okay. And I kept seeing Bobbi Jo's post on Facebook about this coffee, about this one thing that she's changed to her routine. And she would have this cup in her hand, and she'd be like, this coffee is amazing, and this coffee's this, and this coffee's that. And I secretly made fun of her. Like, I was like, that coffee cannot be all, because again, I've been with several companies. I've taken several different products, and they all said, this product changed my life. And Bobbi Jo was over here going, this product changed my life. And I was like, okay, God. So I began to pray every time I would see her, and something just drew me to her. I almost want to say that we have kindred spirits, because I love her, and I'm one of those people that I don't open up to other people. And for me to be doing this says a lot. I've grown a lot over the year. And so I finally said, okay, it's either this or it's medication. And my mom was always on medicine all my life. And not that I'm against that, but due to bad experiences with my parents or with my mom, that was my last resort. So I was like, okay, I got in my inbox. I inboxed Bobbi Jo, and I was like, what is this? So fast forward to today, or a year ago, I took my first drink of this happy coffee, this amazing happy coffee. And within 30 minutes, y'all, 30 minutes, my smile, I'm going to cry. My smile came back. And that joy came back, and I was like, God, I know you sent this to me. I know it's not by chance that I kept being drawn to this person. I've never met her, but I feel like she's my very best friend, and I could probably call her anytime, day or night, and she would be there for me. And I did not tell my husband, because he would have been like, you're spending more money on more supplements. Here we go again, Canessa. And so I didn't tell him the first couple of weeks. And he, for whatever reason, we were in the living room one day, and he goes, what was that? Haven't heard that sound come out of you in a long time. Did you just really belly laugh? And I was like, Shane, I'm just happy. And then I told him about this happy coffee. And then my oldest son, which he and I are just alike. So we are constantly button heads. And he's like, Mom, what's gotten into you? You're letting things go. You're not overanalyzing things. You're not mad all the time. And now we jokingly say, whenever I don't let him have his way, have you drank your happy coffee today? Because it literally has like changed me. I was mean. I was mad. I was depressed. But with just that one cup, and y'all, I'm not one to be hyping things up, because like, I want to be real. I want to be true. I'm not going to say things that aren't true. And that's one thing that I did not like about those other companies. And I knew I didn't fit with those other companies, because it was like, even though just sell is all about the product. Here, it's not about the product. My first call was with Carly and Bobbi Jo, and they were like, we just want you to love on people. You just need to, we're here to serve you any way we can. We want you to serve your friends and your family. And that's when I knew I was home. That's when I knew that this company was different. And then the more I kind of sat back, because I sat back for a little bit and just kind of watched, had my feelers out, because I heard that too from other companies. And I don't want to sit here and badmouth other companies, but y'all, what we have here, you're not going to get anywhere else. The family, it's family oriented. I love people, and I want to serve people. The people here want to teach you how to do that. And it's not all about the product. The products are amazing. We don't have to sell the products. They sell themselves. We're here to love on people, and we're here to serve people. And that one cup of coffee, it's literally changed my life. And now we have, like Melanie was saying, we have Elevate Max, and we have all these other products now that are, if you haven't had a sample of that, that's just, I could go on and on and on about that as well. But to say all that, if you're reading posts and you're like me and you're secretly making fun of your friends, just trust them. I challenge you to trust them. Reach out, get that one sample, or buy that dose, because you will not regret it. And your family, if you don't tell them, they're going to notice. So with all that being said, if you're on the fence of joining us, now is the time. Big things are happening. Lives are being changed. And I really, really feel like I have found my purpose. I have found my purpose, and that is I fit in somewhere. And if you're looking for your purpose, and if you're looking for somewhere to fit in, you've found it. Because we love you, regardless if you're hitting every rank at all, or if you're just wanting to buy the products, we're going to love you no matter what. So you do not want to miss this stuff, guys. You don't want to miss out on what Elevocity has. I could just go on and on and on. Stop me, Bobbi Jo, because I could just literally go on and on about these products.
I just love you. You're so awesome. I told you guys, her energy and her accent, they draw you in. But one thing I will say about Canessa that I've seen happen over, the time frame that she's been here, is that she is like, there's been this transformation, not just for herself, but her husband's taking the products, her son, is using the stuff, and she's so excited to share it. And especially, Canessa, just really quick, because I know it's crazy and I don't want to lose people with time frame, but you're a teacher. And in this time of everything that's going on, and you're sharing the products with all these teachers who are like losing their minds, and you're just like, hey guys, like everything's great. Like, I mean, it's a beautiful thing that you have to offer. So just really fast, share that with us.
Okay, so my friends are walking around stressed out, in tears. I'm special ed, so I'm constantly I'm in and out of rooms, in and out of teachers' rooms, and they're all blowing up on me, and they're like mad and just aggravated and literally fighting back tears. And they're asking me, Canessa, why are you not stressed? And I'm like, no, I've got this capsule. Thank God for, and now it used to be I have coffee. Do you drink coffee? Let me skip. Now it's like, take this. I'm literally, y'all, going out to each classroom, and if they'll let me, I'm like, here, I'm giving it out like candy. And I gave one to a teacher on Friday, and she came back to me at lunch, and she goes, I want to buy what you have in your purse right now. And I'm like, girl, no, this is mine. I don't know when we're going to get this back in stock. This is mine. And she said, well, as soon as it comes back in stock, I want it. And there has not been a teacher that I have given it to that has not came back to me saying, oh my gosh, Canessa, I get why you're still smiling. Because we are all stressed out now.
Yeah, that's
all stressed.
That's the beauty of what we have. So Canessa, thank you for sharing. And I just want to take her energy and kind of end it for tonight, you guys. First of all, thank you so much for taking your Sunday night to be here present with all of us. Thank you for listening to the tug and the calling or the spiritual guidance that's on your life right now, because that's not something to take lightly. I know that I think a lot of us can say that we were brought here, or this product was brought to us for a reason, and whatever that reason is, it all looks different, but the same truth holds, it's valid for each of us, right? So don't hold back with the person who invited you here, to ask the questions, to get the sample, to share what matters, what touched you tonight, what kind of other things do you have questions on, and don't be afraid to jump in, because where we're going, what we've got going on in this company is going to blow your mind, and you will fit in here. You will be loved here. You will have a place, and your dreams will come true. So Judy, I'll pass it back to you again. Thank you for having us on, and I will give you the ball.
Woo! That was incredible. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Bobbi Jo. Thank you so much, Melanie. And thank you so much, Kanisa, for your amazing stories, for your heart, for your love, just for being here. We sure appreciate each and every one of you. Get back with the person who invited you to take a look at this opportunity. If you haven't had a chance to watch this, make sure you share it with everybody. This was an incredible night, incredible stories with incredible ladies. So thank you so much. We'll see all of you next Sunday on the Opportunity Zoom. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye. Let's give them all a hand. Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you. Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night, everybody. Thanks.